Let's see. Pikachu should be able to survive all this, especially if he's using Growl. And if things hold up well, Pikachu should gain a level out of this. Critical hits, always good, always good. Oh, no level. Eradicate. We will switch back to Mankey because fighting type moves are super effective against normals.
We really want to take down Eradicate fairly quickly because Eradicate has two moves. One of them is called Hyper Fang, the other one is called Super Fang, and both of them can do a decent amount of damage.
Very, very quickly, yes. Wow, this is a battle of absolutes. It's almost a level for Mankey as well. Very close. I'd say no more than 10 experience. Let's check. Summary is what I want. 8 experience.
Unfortunately, there are no more trainers, so we can go straight to the Pokemon Center.
We're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to get a couple of items that are going to be helpful to us. First of which being the Old Rod. The fishing guru simply loves fishing. Do I like to fish? Yeah, sure. So he's going to give us the Old Rod. Now, the Old Rod can only catch Magikarp. And, we'll catch a Magikarp now, or we'll try to.
It's usually not very hard at all to find Magikarp. They're pretty much everywhere.
Indeed. There's actually, I don't know if you really want to call it a glitch, but you can actually fish inside Misty's gym.
I remember that now.
In the original cartridge, you could fish inside Misty's gym and pull up some pretty powerful water Pokemon. Now, oh goodness, maybe Fury Swipes?
I think it's probably going to be a bit too much.
Yep.
So we're going to try this again.
We're going to try this again. We're going to, even though our Magikarp is going to be low level, hey, that'll put Mankey up a level. We're not actually going to put Magikarp on our team until after we defeat this next gym. For a couple of reasons. First and foremost being that this gym is full of electric Pokemon, which is not a good thing for your Magikarp.
One thing that we might do, though, and I don't know if Three Penguins here was planning on doing it, is we can go back and put the Magikarp into the daycare.
That's true, we can.
And it can be leveling up while we are leveling up the rest of our Pokemon.
Indeed. And actually, I may do that right now, if I can catch a Magikarp.
And one aspect of the daycare that they have added in Fire Red is the fact that they now have a PC inside the daycare. It used to be if you had a Pokemon that you had caught and it was in the PC, you had to go to the nearest Pokemon Center, which was in Cerulean.
Yes.
Which was in Cerulean, and you had to go and get it in and bring it back all the way back down. I believe a tactic that might work easier for here is if we use Leech Seed. Leech Seed will only take a certain percentage.
That's true.
So we can more easily monitor how much help Magikarp is going to lose.
That we can. Let's do that then. So
and we can also paralyze it with Pikachu as well. And all we have to do is wait it out. That's one of the reasons why I've really grown to appreciate Leech Seed, because no matter how powerful my Pokemon has become, I can still usually catch any level Pokemon I want to, as long as I can catch it before Leech Seed completely saps its health, which usually I can.
Magikarp evaded. Magikarp can't do anything, but it can evade Leech Seed.
Apparently Magikarp knows how to run away.
That doesn't surprise me. Alright, so now the idea here is I have to pick something, an attack that will just not deal it any damage, which I believe I have Sleep Powder. So if I can put it to sleep, and then I'll just have to keep using Sleep Powder.
Another thing that you can do if you don't have any moves that will not cause any damage, you can swap between Pokemon. That will take up one turn.
Indeed it will. but we have our Magikarp asleep and leech seated at this point. So I'm actually going to try to early capture, because sleep usually is enough of a stat lower to enable capture.
And we have it.
And we caught it sleeping. So we have Magikarp. A virtually worthless Pokemon in terms of both power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. We won't give a nickname to it, but we will, we're going to do one more thing before we go and, get Magikarp in the daycare, and that's to go in here, the Pokemon Fan Club. We're going to talk to the leader of the fan club, the chair. He's raised more than 100 Pokemon. Did we come to hear about his Pokemon? Sure. His favorite is Rapidash, cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it.
William
Hug
Shatner,
it
School
when
of
sleeping.
Acting.
Hug it when sleeping, and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time! He kept us too long, but thanks for hearing us out. He'll give us a bike voucher, which you can take to the bicycle shop in Cerulean and get our bicycle. So we will kill two birds with one stone and get our bicycle and put Magikarp in the daycare at the same time. So I'm actually going to just run back real quick.
We might want to get Magikarp out of there first.
Well, PC at the daycare, remember?
That is correct. See, I've already forgotten. See, now my mind's thinking about the old cartridges.
Brown to red, red to blue, and blue back to brown.
What can brown do for you?
It can ship me everywhere so I don't have to run. No, don't go back in. Go over then out. There we are. Alright, so
we're just being slightly directionally impaired today.
Just today, though. We will actually go get our bicycle first. I don't believe this shop has a name. It's just the bike shop. In Gold Silver, there was actually a name of the shop, Rydell's Cycles. And you got your bike by riding it around and promoting business. He would eventually give it to you for free. Okay, so what we're now going to do is in my bag, I had the old rod on select, but we're going to switch it to the bicycle. So now every time I hit select, we will hop up on our bike.
Unfortunately, when you go in buildings, you dismount from your bicycle, and you have to get back on it whenever you want to actually have any adequate speed.
Indeed. I always get off my bike right there, because if I don't, I end up messing up and flying over that curb and having to go back it again and again. So, quickly here, just Bill's PC. We will move Pokemon. This is one of my favorite features, move Pokemon. You can pick a Pokemon up and decide where to put it in your party. So, whoops. For now, we will... There we go. Replace, temporarily, Kadabra. And by temporarily, I mean as soon as we put Magikarp in the daycare, we're going to put Kadabra back on our team. Yes. We'd like him to raise our Magikarp.
Which means we want to have, when we come back, it will only tell us how many, it will tell us how many levels it has grown. So we want it to grow 14 levels before we take it out.
That's right. So now we can go straight with draw at this point, because we only have one Pokemon in the box. This is sort of a minimalist run, you could call it. I'm only going to catch Pokemon that make things easier for me. And I know you're wondering then, why did I catch a Magikarp? Well, because I really do need I need a water type on my team, and B, Gyarados is pretty powerful. So, we will be getting rid of one of the Pokemon on my team for the powerhouse Gyarados very soon. Alright, let's run down the underground path again. Oh, press the wrong button. There we go. Alright, so now we are going to, we can't go to the gym yet because this tree looks like it can be cut down, but we don't have cut. So we can't get to the gym, we also can't surf at this point. So we go this way.